My name is Will, and I'm excited to share with you a very easy way to customize the backgrounds on your reposts. What I love about customizing backgrounds is that it gives your content a more interesting look and feel. It's not that typical gradient that your followers will be seeing, but it also wraps your content, whether it's from different sources, into a consistent look and feel whenever you're posting. Cool, let's get started. So we have these two methods. We have a tap through method. This covers the vast majority of content that you'll be reposting. Feed content, 1x1, 4x5, reels, external tweets, even threads as well. And then we have this method called the perfect background. This is really easy as well. Whenever you're tagged in an IG story and you want to repost that, you would use this method. Okay, starting with the tap through method, I'm going to pull up my phone here. Let's see here. So we have a feed content, right? This could also be a thread, could also be a tweet, but we have feed content. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my backgrounds drawer. And then you can see here, we have this cutout graphic already prepped in our backgrounds drawer. All I need to do is long press that, then go back, go to the text editor, paste this in, then use my thumbs to kind of stretch it out. If I long press and then move my thumb around, it'll pop it forward. And then here we are. So I could kind of resize this if I want. And now I have a very cool background for this repost. This method, you will need to make sure that you're moving your thumb so it pops to the front. I wouldn't really call it maybe a tap through as much as a long press through. The other thing to note here is we do have a Photoshop resource to generate this cutout. So it's automatic and there's no errors. We're happy to share that. All right. So this next method is going to be covering what we're calling the perfect background method. This is for branding any stories that you're being tagged in. So I'm just going to pull up a story here and then we can get right into it. Okay. So I have a story here that I want to repost. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that backgrounds drawer, and you can see here I have this cutout that is going to perfectly frame that content. I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to long press it, copy it in, and in this way it's a little bit simpler. And this has been perfectly designed as a perfect background to frame this content. You can see here, it just takes a couple seconds. I even took a little bit more time just to show you how precise it is. That's it. All of this content here that's been prepped still will be tappable by your followers. So we're not losing any of that engagement that you might want to give them. So just as a kind of a recap here, we do have this resource that's available. This is a Photoshop template where if you give us one texture or pattern, it'll automatically generate these two assets. The other thing to note is that we do have some recommendations, test it out beforehand. It's helpful if you kind of sort these assets into a collection and tag them. You could use your search bar to kind of quickly pull these up if you need. That's it. Thanks.